Welcome to what is basically the last of the R1200 GS teardown videos. We'll get right into it. Now, what do you want me to do? Pull the block out? Do we want to go all the way down? I think these have got to be the best tie-down straps in the world. Dose. You know I'm filming this. Good. All right, tell me what we're doing before you do it.
Okay, we're going to lift up the motor.
Okay.
You're going to pull the block out. We're going to set it down.
All right. All the way out.
Yep.
That was smart. Lift with your legs, not your back. Work smart, not hard. We've got these two these 2 points here with a lock nut and an internal 7mm. And one of them has to come off so that I can get the top front off. And this one is the holding the A-arm on. So these are the 2 points that are keeping the rest of it together. I think this is, I can't get these bolts out yet. So
you just take this, get the A-arm.
Get the A-arm out of the way, but I can't get this any looser, and I don't know why.
Because it's got stupid Loctite on it.
Oh, you have to hold it. Yeah, that's a 21.
Okay. Hold that. Actually, just put it right up against the frame and hold it against the frame. Because I'm going to be going back and forth with it.
Is that to loosen the Loctite?
Yep, pulverize the Loctite.
One eternity later.
That's the other reason why I put those pieces of tape right there. Pretty smart, huh?
You would think so. Yeah, feel that?
Oh yeah, it's all hot. Thanks for putting that right in my hand.
Even wrench got one.
I'm not touching that. This is not coming out, is it?
No.
All right. Hold on, let me move the cameras while we do the other one. Oh, there you go. Okay, here we go. That was it?
That's it.
Where's the nut? And now we should be able to take the whole front end off.
Yep.
Huh. Tell you what.
You want to hold that and I'll do this?
No, I just wondered if I was going to grunt on camera.
You might.
So the little cap's got to come off.
Caps come off.
They're very stabby, aren't they?
Well, it's a little tricky when everything's floating around. I'm used to doing it.
With this on the bike, yeah.
Where's this 22 opening?
22.
Okay. Ooh, wrong year. 19 then.
18, 19, hold on, back to 19. 19, open end.
And you want to show how I've ground that down nice and flat.
And this is a what?
That's a 14.
There's a ground down 14mm socket to get the nut on the inside of the fork of the top triple clamp.
And we'll show you the nut in a minute.
Yeah.
Want to steady that?
You have to grunt a little when you do it, so it seems like you're putting out effort. That's oh, I wrecked my, my Craftsman died.
There you go.
It spins freely. Ouch. Ace freely.
chest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, fabulous stains for you, my brother.
And there's why we use the ground down socket, because that's such a shallow nut.
Okay.
And off it comes. I'm just going to put those right back on top so that we don't lose them.
But,
This right here, folks, this is the most exciting part of working on motorcycles. Waiting for things to heat up. You heard it here.
Much, much later.
change the way they make the...
Oh, you got to put yours on first. Oh, wow. When you put the heat on that, it comes right off.
Yep. Okay. And even though it's hot,
Still got to
still
work
want
it a
to
little.
work the Loctite out because you don't want the Loctite balling up.
That just jams up the threads.
Right, then it'll gall the threads.
It's resisting less. I can feel the heat all the way up into the triple tree. Now that's hot. Don't touch it. It's very hot. Hammer. Yeah, I know. Your hands are tougher than mine. So today's the last bit before we get on to the next stage. The front end came off of the engine. It was a little rickety, as you saw in there. There's probably better ways I could have done that, but I knew I was almost done. I needed George's help a little there because he's got the institutional knowledge. For instance, knowing what to hit with heat and those kinds of things. And he also had a 7mm Allen socket that I did not have, which was for the pins at either end on that last frame piece that goes to the, on the front of the bike. So the top of it is where the triple clamp connects, and the bottom of it is the A-arm, and that has a lock nut, a 21mm lock nut, and a 7mm hex on the inside of it. So there's the front frame piece. I'm not going to pick up the triple clamp because it's hot, and that's where the VIN is. There's the front A arm of the telelever suspension. I'm not, somebody might need this if they have a crashed bike. That'd about be the only reason. It's aluminum, so it can get recycled. And then here we have the whole engine sitting in the dark. Let me get you a better view of that. There's the engine and the transmission. So that's the next thing that we're going to take apart. Now there are other easier ways to do this. As you can see, I left the alternator in place. I left the starter on. I left the transmission on. The clutch is still connected. The hard oil lines are on there. I did that on purpose because we're going to take that all apart as part of one big video. So this is kind of the end of the first teardown, and I hope you enjoyed it. I encourage you to click like if you liked the video, comment, ask questions. We'll do our best to answer them. Subscribe, come back often, and check out everything that the BMW Motorcycle Owners of America has to offer beyond even the tech videos right here on YouTube. Some of it's fun, some of it's educational, some of it's informational, and some of it's just frankly a little ridiculous. So come back early and often, and we'll see you out there somewhere on the road or off it. Ride safe.